just obviously are right in the middle of right now. Those are really helpful to give yourself these like constant reminders. The other ones I would do is weekly sprints, because otherwise it's really easy to forget kind of how you're moving along. Like every week, say like by the end of this week we're trying to do X, and then track those weeks so that when you get to that end of that sprint, it's like, okay, we didn't get where we wanted. How the hell did we get there? Like where did we go wrong? And you can kind of see, it's like, oh yeah, 4 weeks went by where we thought we were going to do this one thing and we didn't get there. But otherwise, you have 6 months where it's like, okay, we failed, what happened?
So when you, just a supplemental question, the decision is always hard, right? I mean, to exit out of that, time-bound, boxed environment, how do you cope up with that? Would that really motivate you to go into the next level?
It's painful. It sucks. We've had to cancel games that we really believed in just because we.
How did you handle it?
Normally we focused on what was coming next, really, and normally a lot of times when you're working with something and you're not seeing the progress that you need to be seeing, the team is getting pretty demotivated anyways, because people believe in the concept but they're not actually seeing the execution. And so we've had, actually now that I think about it, we've done 2 things. Is we've either one, really focused on something that the team can latch on to, like either an existing live product that they can work on, or we give that team the ability to go try something new. So we'll take that team and be like, great, we're going to give you a week or 2 to go like completely in a different space. The other thing we did is we treated every single canceled project, because we did it several times, we treated them as celebrations. So we literally got a freaking cake and took the people on the team and said congratulations, thank you for taking this big risk and failing with us, because you did. You take a risk when you're doing this big project, and unless you celebrate the fact that they're doing something that's really scary, it feels like you failed for nothing. So really trying to bring the team back up, because it's not just like a BS leadership tactic. I was on one of the teams that got canceled, and at the end of it, you're like, great, we're inadequate, we can't do this, this sucks. But when it comes down to it, if you're not taking those risks, you're not finding awesome things, and if you're taking
You can go to take my credit card, do the CS suite with open, and the workroom. Remember the workroom?
Yes, sir.
There may be something. Okay.
That we can leverage. A lot of it is going on in the industry. WhatsApp. I'm sure that's the big daddy of acquisitions right now that everybody talks about. But there are still a whole lot of small acquisitions. That are part of. So there are 3 parts to getting any startup or venture off the ground. Right? So one, there is an idea, and then the idea goes into execution. And you raise money, and you also have to discover a customer in the process. Right? So what Vijay covered was the execution process. Rather, not exactly how you execute, but how do you jockey yourself into a position where you get into a position to execute. Right? What I will talk about for a few minutes is about the customer discovery process.
Actually, my name is Tarun, and I'm one of the co-founders, and we have Pawan, he's our founder, and Prashant is another co-founder of the company, and we are with a technology background. And I will talk about the idea, the Brainy Buzz. The idea started when we had some few videos for NRI kids, especially Telugu, and then we just put them in the YouTube and started getting a lot of feeds and everything. There are people who were interested. That triggered the idea of building apps and taking it to the homes. So now we have multiple apps in to different devices, and we have taken it to the homes, and every day there are 500 subscribers that are coming to us, and we are close to 20,000 subscribers right now. Our whole idea is to have the online education taken to home. And right now the idea of motto of this company is to be one-stop channel for Telugu education. Right from starting with kids, so that we can teach them Telugu language, culture, history, and everything. That's the basic idea. Thank you.
What's the name of that? What's that?
Brainy Buzz.
What is it?
Brainy Buzz.
Brainy Buzz.
It's one word. Brainy Buzz. BRAINYBUZZ.
It's one of the top rated app in Gorty.
Yeah. So be around Roku. We are right now on Roku, Android, iPhone, and Samsung TV.
So if you look at a high level, what are the things that you need to look at? The first one, in my mind, the first thing is the team. It's not the idea. Ideas are all over the place. Right? The dime a dozen, there are plenty of them out there. But the number one thing is the team. So there is a company out there which does a lot of analysis of empirical data. They analyze data from years and years of history. And Jim Collins is a management guru, okay? And he articulates this really, really well. He says, it's always who and then what, right? It's like getting on a bus and saying, okay, I'm going to drive somewhere. Who do you have on the bus, right? Before you begin the journey, you want to know who's on the bus. Because you'll go through lots of turns, and Vijay had a nice slide where it showed different paths all over the place, right? And when you make changes, you course correct, you want to make sure you're with the right people, right? Not only do you want to be with the right people, you want to have the right people in the right seats in the bus. So the guy who should be driving should be the one driving, not sitting in the back, right? And when you know that, and it's also equally important to get the wrong people off the bus. And
We are suggesting is fast fusion, one or the other cuisine. So it might be quasi-authentic or at least flavor of it. You see, but you're correct if I'm wrong. Quick main getting quick service to go Indian
the McDonald's office is there.
one stop. Give them that.
That's true. They don't have time. That's true. Okay. Ikkada, mom and usually mom works. So while it is compulsory, I mean, ఎందుకంటే మేము మనబడి managed for 1 year. All the kids Krishna మాట్లాడే పిల్లలందరికీ అంటే mom and dad literally time ఉంటుంది. అక్కడ డోర్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళిపోతారు. అదే వర్కింగ్ నార్మల్ వాళ్ళతో పాటు వాళ్ళ అమ్మ నాన్న నాట్ అఫెండింగ్ ఎనీబడి knows the fact. Okay. మన సాంప్రదాయం మనది.
So what means idli, those kind of things like
There was like oats dosa, right? Pravinati used to make oats dosa.
అక్కడ కనిపిస్తున్న టాలెంట్.
Can you just explain it?
Oh yeah. So our basic idea is Indian to go. So fast food Indian. Pardon?
It all make a quick.
Well, how? Oh, okay. Oh, 1 minute. Okay.
I think that it needs limiting to just that one, matching. Yeah, just see, a lot of times, when you're providing the service, it's not that you kind of just only one thing.
I'm not saying I'm saying there is one thing that outshines the rest, and that is the core value.
Yeah, exactly. See, that is one.
But that's why I'm asking, what is the core value?
The core value is, quickly, for the grade or for your aspiration, I can tell you, where you would fit in. But if you're particular about something, then let me help you get there.
This is all an industry has every plan for this language. That is the problem. So let's say I want to put it into like I have to run the program software and do it. If I want to do iOS, I have on iPad and iPhone. I have to run the iOS and do it. That was very difficult for me for these 6 months. As we are programmers, we learned a lot. Then our decade of experience in companies, because company are focused to job.
Then there's work.
We tuned them. We tuned them in such a way that our wife wants that. But then this is the next big.
consultant to management consultant. PhD from Harvard, used to teach at UTD, takes your MBA program, teaches in SMU.
My product is EcoRoot, so my team is Satish Punnam and Rajni. And so the basic idea is now the common. We have many mapping applications like Google, Yahoo. Everybody is providing map applications. It's so simple. But how they are providing, how they are serving the users is whatever the way, whatever we request, it will provide us. It's not that very optimized in terms of when we have multiple locations. It won't give me an exact route to say, okay, which route I should pick. So if I see, and in current world, we have cities are growing. Dallas is the 5th largest metroplex, and we need day-to-day travel needs, intercity travel needs are becoming. We have to travel every day to multiple locations to attend our job, to attend our case, different purpose. And then the current technology, whatever we have, like a Google, Yahoo, all the mapping tools, they are helpful in providing, pointing out exact location and giving directions. But are those directions optimized?
Will this system work in real time? Will it take into consideration current traffic conditions?
Traffic conditions, weather conditions. And so we consider that into account. So it is as real as other apps like.
So if you leverage the current existing technology, all that will be in the API. We'll build another layer.
We're using Waze as one of those things.
Right. We'll build another layer. So already all this you're talking about is there.
We'll be using the data.
Social.
And I have a really great idea.
Hi, my name is Raghu Vijay. I have a fat wallet and I have a beautiful daughter with great ideas and I kept putting your faith in.
So our idea today is India to go. So our mission statement is serving a quick taste of Indian food to go. In Dallas, as you know, there are very, very many sit down and eat Indian restaurants. You go there, you have to wait, you got to get a table, you have to sit and eat. This entire process takes an hour, 30 minutes, and for us living in Allen, it's another 45 minutes of a drive going there and coming back.
And also we actually saw that when we were already hungry, and so we actually thought that while driving on the way back over here, I said, hey, is there any way we can actually quick drive through the place where we can actually take a curry burrito or kind of an Indian spicy burritos where we can actually just grab it and take it and then come over here. We could not find anything there on it. We have to sit down and eat and then order the food and it takes Saturday on it. We feel there is an opportunity for this in this area, and hence the idea, and we're trying to.
Yes, as my dad said before, this is a completely new market. There's absolutely no one in it. And through quick price, quality, and taste, and the fast service, I feel that we can really capture a large percentage of the Indians living in Dallas, as well as many other people interested in trying.